He's on carrying a big handbag.
How that's an advantage?
A disadvantage, I'm sorry.
There's a chopper to Alvarez at third.
Well, she slung him with the burst. That might
left or right. But center field, you're watching the catcher. You're watching the catcher move. Alan Craig and Matt Holliday can't get the jump that the center fielder does.
Double play ball. 6-4-3.
10-year extension to stay in the Coliseum.
Absolutely.
Yeah, another classic ballpark. Almost went the other way, but they're going to stay there.
Always been able to get creative with their bullpen, with their closer role. Remember the year Wainwright was closing? Rosenthal knocks it down. He's not going to get Ozuna, who's aboard.
1-2. And this pop-up is going to carry out to Conrad.
At 19-20. Little fly ball again to center, and Lake will gallop in and put that away. 3 up, 3 down for Atlanta. We had
hope for the Braves. He's the only man to score for Atlanta tonight. And a little pop to short. And poetic justice, the man that provided the game-winning hit for the fifth.
Including tonight, 13 earned. And there's still only one away. Slow bouncer. Can he make the play? No. Segura bobbles it.
Moved where he is allowed 2 or less.
That would be an almost ultra quality start.
That's
so
right.
We've got quality start, ultra quality start, and almost ultra quality start.
Yes.
I got it.
Right back to the mound.
Oh. And he's got an ethos. And then he threw to first base right there to get.
As close to automatic as you can get. Yeah. Started out with 7 for 11, 8 for 11. It was just crazy good numbers. There's a tapper to third. Zimmerman charging, and the inning is over for the Brewers.
Now those are two guys that I think you pitch to the same part of the plate. Third base side of home plate. You bury it in on Jeter and go down and away from Beltran.
Jam shot, bouncer down to third. There's one, and that's all they'll get. A pair of runners with a fielder's choice, and here's a roller. And a throw by Segura's in time. Schumacher. Gomez pops it up to lead off the bottom of the 7th inning, and Frazier is here for out number 1. In the opening inning, and those are the 2 hitters that start things here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's a base hit for Ryan Braun. So the first out recorded by Leake after an error by Frazier and a single allowing Gomez to advance on to second. And this should be a double play ball off the bat of Ramirez, and it is. So what a play by Frazier. And what a pick by Pena.
He kind of gets shown up, and it looks bad when there is a miscue, and that's why there's no excuse, as far as I'm concerned, running every ball out.
Ground ball toward third. Diving is Jay. It's past him into left field for a base hit. American Ballpark. Got jammed that time. Slow roller to short. Nick Ahmed. Good start for Chase Anderson. A 1-2. Just turned 26 last month. Off the fist, little jam shot for Heisey. Ahmed drifting out to shallow left, and he's got it. And that's the first out.
great crowd on hand last night. Over 30,000 here at Great American Ballpark. Looks to be about the same crowd here tonight.
We lucked out, nice and cool, no humidity. This is on a hop to short. Zach Cozart, the backhander, and Mike Leake has retired all 6. Well, the Reds have now scored 3 or fewer runs in 11 straight games. Last time they had a streak that long, 1967. Easy play for Chapman. One down. But
Pence has cooled off at the plate in recent days. Even though he's had a hit here and there. It's this one out to McCutchen for the first out of the Giant.
Well, Heisey making him wait a bit. Steps out after every pitch, now gets back in there. And the pitch on the way, and he jams him, and he slaps one down to third. There's the pickup and the throw across by Poe. You've heard all sorts of names. We've heard the same names you've heard. That pitch is swung on and slapped toward shortstop. The pick by Cozart, and the running throw is in time. 2 out.
2 pitches. So I guess they will let him go another inning, but keep probably a close eye on him.
Ground ball left side, and they're going to come home again. And this time they throw out Taveras, who does not get in.
Bit of padding covering it up.
0-1 pitch. Ground ball to short. Mercer gathers it in and fires it onto first base. Well, for Evan Marshall, 11 of his last 13 appearances have been scoreless. And Jay Hay lobs one into right center field, a base hit. 2 hits for Harrison.
He moved to the United States when he was 12 years old from Sao Paulo, which is really the soccer capital of the world.
I thought that was Germany now.
Well, they still will not accept that in South America.
Down to third. Frazier starts one to second. On to first. Yes, sirree.
In a good place right now, so I can't complain.
Well, the way it's worked, because Jordan's from Albuquerque, and his family used to always come up from Albuquerque, about a 6-hour drive. This is looped in foul ground. Morneau's going to get there for the out. That'll end the inning. And now they just drive west to Phoenix. All the runs have been supplied via the home run, which is not often the case here.
Gets off to the side of it versus staying on top of it. Pretty good fastball there. Another single to left by Jerko.
Pop up around the second base bag. Aaron Hill and Didi Gregorius. It's Didi, 2 up, 2 down.
And you face the pitchers around the league, then you can start picking your spots.
0-2 to Flores, and he pops one up. One thing's for certain with Lagares' defense, he's going to get a chance to play every day.
No question.
And if that power comes, he'll get a chance to find out.
Upton's 87 RBIs, 3rd in the league behind Stanton and Gonzalez of the Marlins and Dodgers. Broken bat, squibbed out towards second. That's going to get a run home. Justin Upton brings home Goss.
Well, I think they've got to address their bullpen too. I know Bobby Parnell is supposed to be back next year, but at what level they don't know.
Fly ball, center. Upton's there, and Eric Campbell is
up there and doesn't have a chance to break.
So 0-2 the count on the Cubs catcher. Well, some pop at his bat. 10 homers this year with 34 driven in. Soler at second, and Castillo shatters his bat. That's going to fall for a base hit. Soler on his way home. He'll score. Broken bat single for Castillo. It comes on an 0-2 pitch. Here's a big pitch. 1-2 the count, and a bouncer to third, got in on his hands. Ramirez will make the play. Jimmy Nelson gets out of it. Strands a runner at third.
Bouncing ball toward Rollins at short. That will get the job done. Productive out for Simmons. Hayward
in 2010. Brett was once the bat boy for the Padres.
So you got your California teams, just this, your Sands.
They're all right there together.
Yeah. Back toward the mound. There are 2 outs. Pretty good.
Renicky, his pitch count will be monitored very closely tonight.
Lucroy, little jam shot. And a couple of hops out to second base. Watkins scoops it up, makes the play, and that's a. Broxton's turned around a little bit. Jam shot out to short. Soler is out for out number 1 for Kinsler.
21st homer, RBI total up to 77 for LaRoche. Puts him in the top 10 in the league. Desmond gets jammed, and that's Maikel Franco who throws him out.
Addition initially out of the lineup because of his bad thumb.
He's hitting .351 against St. Louis this year. First pitch, fly ball out to shallow left, and that'll drop. And then mishandled by Holiday. They'll try to score 2, and they will. This game is tied. And nobody is at third base except Carpenter, and Lynn fires it late. Sloppy play by St. Louis here in the first inning.
Little pop, first base side, foul ground. LaRoche is going to get there, and Upton pops out.
Double digits in wins in 5 of the last 7 years. And fighting this one off, Morel going to drop it into right center field.
That's why if you're pitching, I think guys that like to inside out it, you pitch him away because that's just hit the fly balls over there. There was an inside out swing there.
Yep, jammed him. Second baseman LeMahieu drop steps, makes the catch. In the inning, there was.
Freeman couldn't. Strasburg now with 2 outs. Broken bat. Espinosa at short, gloves, and guns to first in time, and Strasburg does.
Maybe they were all big hits to right. All 32.
The ones you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. And a 1-2. That's to the right side. Long way for Herrera to go. And the young man will make a two-handed catch for the second out after. Here's Justin Upton. 7 career hits, a home run against Strasburg. Breaks his bat. Desmond easily to Cabrera. And a nice. Ramos severely jammed at a bouncing ball for Goslin. That's it for the top of the 8th. Leadoff walk.
Certainly can hit, run a little bit more, bunt a little bit more, have a little bit different approach at the plate from time to time.
Bouncing ball up the middle. Desmond right behind the second base bag will double up Andrelton Simmons. Little pop behind second. Desmond says he's got it, and the national shortstop hauls it in. Sharply hit towards second. Goslin smothers that. There's the second out. Boy, popped him up. Play made by Pena. No advance by the Washington runners. Cobernus is retired. 2 out.
From the A standpoint, Angels have already clinched the division, so they will mean a lot to the Athletics and the Angels trying to prepare for their division series.
So Norris is out for the second out.